Oh, okay. We go live there. I start. Hello, everybody. Warm greetings from Georgia. I'm Inga Kharchilava, Global Friends Club Director. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Once again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. I want to wish you health, happiness, success, and blessing to all my dear and respected people. Nice to meet you all. Oh my God, what an amazing and unforgettable day. You know, it is very important for us in general to work on sustainable development goals. And all of us educators around the world are trying to solve this problem by 2030. We discussed different goals at our conference. Today, we will talk about the 10th goals, reduce inequality. I am sure we will learn a lot because today the whole world is together. Yes, today we are hosting a national conference, very important conference. I'm looking forward our speakers, interesting speech. Thank you so much all. Global Friends Club is a networking platform. We're working together on education, peace, humanity, love, friendship. Also, we're working on sustainable development goals. Our mission and vision is that together we share our knowledge, spread positivity and spread education, peace, humanity, love, and friendship by collaborating with other people's organizations digitally, online platforms. Thanks and regards. We continue to study together and share your knowledge with each other. We grow up together and try to build a new education world. I'm greeting to all great speakers again. It is most important for me to meet you all speakers and listen amazing things from them. Thank you so much to Mr. Akkas Ali, the founder of Global Friends Club, this opportunity. It is really important job, sir. We are proud of you. God bless you. Keep up an amazing job. I also welcome our amazing and wonderful moderator and guest speaker, Professor Dr. my dear sister Nada Ratcovic from Croatia. She's a really great personality, and I'm sure she will bright our conference. Thank you. My great respect to you, my sister. Thank you so much to all the also participants from all hours around the world join us today. Thank you for your support and activities. Many thanks to the Global Friends Club team for excellent and organizing work. Maria Mamagulashvili and Inga Chapidze. So welcome. Thank you so much. And also a very big thanks to our sponsor and guest of honor for his support. He's always with us, Mr. Rajarao from India. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Okay, I think it is time to start our conference. Welcome, my dear sister Nada Ratcovic.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all amazing people around the globe. Today, here at Global Friends Club, we are together for the first time for the first conference this year, 2023. So we wish to all the best in this year. And yes, our title of the organization says Global Friends Club. We are all friends here. We are all invited here for the education, for sharing our knowledge, and yes, today one of the SDGs called SDG 10 reduces inequalities. We know that now, these days, were the celebration of the Christmas, of the New Year. And yes, we know that each person didn't have the same celebration. So we, like educators around the globe, are working on this big problem. And yes, this is a really big problem, but together we can make it. We can involve and help people who needs our help. So today on this global platform, I want to say thanks to first to our great founder, to Sir Akkas, the founder of the Global Friends Club. You are doing a great job. To our great, my sister, Dr.Inga Kharchilava, COO and director of Global Friends Club, you are doing a great job. Thank you, dear Sir Raja. We are thankful to you. You are supporting us always in marketing, digital, and you are always with us. And our amazing guests, our amazing guest speakers, and all audience today present. Why this topic? Why we are starting this year with this topic? As I said, we passed few days from the new year, and we know that the biggest problem today is poverty. And if we don't want to have poverty, we need to help to reduce the inequalities. And how to make that? So we need to leave that behind us. We need to achieve this sustainable development goal. And we know that the effects of the COVID is still here. And also, so many people still have this problem, and this COVID didn't stop. So meanwhile, the war in Ukraine, it is making so many, I can say it is reacting, it is forcing for the people because they don't have homes. It is creating the largest refuge crisis in the recent memory. So this affects, I can say that there are statistical numbers. We know that we have relative low incomes increases in 2022. And the projections suggest that between the country, we know that there are between 2018, 2021, it not increase a lot. So today, I'm very honored, I'm very grateful to be here and to share my speech, deliver my thoughts, and listen all amazing guests today. So let's see what to do in the countries, because we know that in some countries that is not the same to be also a woman, a man, a girl, a boy, and the incomes are not the same, the salaries are not the same. How to reduce this inequality? Today we will get so many answers, I hope. But let's see, let's start our great program. Is our Sir Akkas here now? Sir Akkas, did you join us? I don't see, but let's start our program. Let's start our program. Is our great Dr. Queen here now?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Before I call our great and amazing guest today. Our guest, I want to share something, because today I just come from my work and start here, and when I open the Facebook, I see, yes, you can dream it, see it, and be it. If you focus, if you determine, and you can take actions. These are the words of our great, amazing Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lukas Afolalu. So it is my honor to call our great Queen, our great Dr. Elizabeth, to deliver her speech, because I'm sure today it will be very powerful, very strong, and it will have a great message and inspirative message, and it will help us to think and how to reduce the inequalities. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
We can hear you, but we cannot see you.
You can see me. I'm here.
Now, yes, yes.
Yes, you can. Let me just adjust this thing. Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and if you are in the middle of the night, good night. Thank you so much for this opportunity to come here and join all my great leaders. I want to first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Dr.Inga, from Georgia, the founder of Global Friends Club. And also congratulations for organizing this great event. I also want to seize this opportunity to acknowledge all the team, the organizer, and even the moderator of this great event. I also want to seize this opportunity to acknowledge all our leaders in this platform, because this is time, and this is your time, and time is precious, and time is very, very expensive. And for you to be sitting right here, I know that every one of us are busy because we are all leaders. And for your time spent here today, we appreciate it. On behalf of the organization, we appreciate your time and even what you're going to share with us today. I also want to seize this opportunity to acknowledge some of my friends on the platform, if you don't mind. Professor Nadia, thank you. It's good to see you. Professor Dr. Lilibeth from Philippines, if I can guess. Yes, it's long time. I've seen you. Happy New Year. Dr.Inga is also my friend. I think I'm going to be grabbing some of my new friends here. Dr. P Rajput, thank you so much. And all the great leaders. And also Honorable Estera, if I get that right, you are also welcome to this platform. And all our great speakers, Professor MC Parvez, thank you for joining us last week. Honorable Von Eric Tandoc, thank you for joining us. I think Tandoc. I'm really sorry. It is my custom to acknowledge few of our friends before we move on, because we believe that we have the same mission together and we are working together. It's like we are all in a plane, and sometimes you can be sitting with somebody for 6 hours, 20 hours, and not saying hello. I'm not too sure that is healthy. So that is why sometimes we need to relax. And I want to welcome you to this platform. The topic before us today is about how we can reduce inequality. Wow. I think we will just keep on talking a bit. I think it's number 10 of sustainable development goals that we need to achieve. And I believe we can achieve it even before 2030. How can we achieve it? One of it is when we talk about it, bring awareness of it, keep talking, keep speaking, keep elaborating it, keep enlightening us about it, and also understanding why it is so important that we need to be sharing about this topic. And that makes me to quickly want to say that gender equality is when people of all gender have equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities, both male and female, children, and even youth. It's very important that we start looking. I know that what is really common is about male and female. Okay, everyone is affected by gender inequality. Women are affected, men, children, and families. However, sometimes that value women and men as equal, as safer and healthier in the society. If we can recognize the importance of men and women in our organization, in the society, in our community, then things will get better. We can live a healthy life. We can live a wonderful life in a good environment. And even all the problems in the world, the challenges we are all facing can be reduced. So gender equality is our right, and it's our human right. Why did I say that? Because we are all created by God Almighty, both male and female, and there is a purpose for it. In my Bible, it says that let's reason together. It is not good for a man to be alone. So let's also make a woman. And that makes even the creation complete. So men cannot do without men, with female, and men cannot do without women, women cannot do without men. That is why we are created. But why are we now talking about it? Because something has gone wrong somewhere. In the olden days, probably, they think that some particular gender has every right above others. Or let's put it this way, maybe inferiority and security. But God sees every one of us as equal. And that is why he has brought us together. So that is why we are talking about it. So we have the right. We have the same right, the same opportunity. It's how we go about it that matters. I mean, take for instance, we are all working. In the olden days, maybe sometimes women didn't have that opportunity to work, maybe. But one thing we don't understand, that things have changed. We are now in 21st century. So we need to renew our mindset. That is where my mindset will come in. Because if your mindset is not renewed, it will be fixed. It will be, this is how we're doing things and this is how we continue. But believe me or not, things change every day. And that is why we also need to update our knowledge, renew our mind, and upgrade ourselves. So if women didn't give the opportunity to go to school, to be educated, then they won't be able to contribute to the society, the growth and the economy of the country. So let's look at it that way. And guess what? The wisdom the women has might be different from the wisdom that the men has. And if God is bringing men and women together, don't you think that he wants to make things perfect in this world so that the men and the women can sit on the same table and share the same wisdom? And they will share the same wisdom and make an impact. So it is very important. And let me also tell you this, it's very important that we start looking more than what we know and upgrade ourselves and renew our mindset, because our children are coming. They are coming, the youth are taking over, they are taking their position. So if we don't do the right thing now and set up the motion and encourage both the men and women to work together, to do things and to make it work, to make the environment better for our generation coming, then we will make it difficult for our youth and for our children and generations to come. So equal opportunity is very important. We need to be looking at the policy that we are setting in our organization, policy the government are setting up, the laws, the rules, the regulations. We need to really review it and know that what man can do, a woman also can do. It might not be the same way, but believe it or not, it's just like last week when I had my own conference. You can see that we, the older ones, we shared our wisdom. Then the younger ones brought the energy. Until we work together, things will not go further. Things will not go smoothly. So that is why we need to improve this equality. We need to shout it out and work towards it. If you are in government, this is the time. You have the power in you. You have the voice, and you can change things around. Those people making laws and policy and regulations, they are human beings like us, and they are leaders like us. So why can't we change it? But I believe we can change it, and we have the power to change it. Equal opportunity we need among ourselves. And men and women need to sit on the table to do things. And let us encourage our women to be educated. Because if you are not educated, then you don't have power. So we need to be encouraging every corner, to encourage every one of us, the women in the urban area, village, everywhere, even every corner of the world. We need to encourage them to be educated. We need to support them. And I don't want to say too much here today. I don't want to say too much today, but I just want us to have a clear mind that it is about time we keep sharing and bringing awareness so that we can reduce this inequality. Because without this, without us coming together, working together, there will be no progress and there will be no change. And yes, we can, both men and women. What men knows, the women might not know. And what women knows, the men might not know. But if we come together and share our ideas and see where we can do things, meet up with the economic crisis that is going on, the war, and how to promote peace, how to help our youth, how to help our children, how to support the women, and even men somewhat, because we are promoting the equal opportunity, we have to do it equally. So on this platform, I just want to encourage you all. We are the government, because government are the people of the people for the people. So all the leaders I'm facing here, we are the government. We sit on the high position. So let's do it right. Let's change our mindset. Let's respect the women and the men, and let's give them the chance. Increase their opportunity. Give them chance, and also look into the wages and the opportunity you are giving them. Is it enough? Is it right? Is it equality? This is the time. Thank you very much. I really don't want to. Sorry if I spend over the time, but I just believe it's about renewing our mind. And let us work together. Thank you so much.
Amazing. And we will walk together, and we are doing that. And yes, the things are changing every day, and we all need education. And yes, we need to encourage, empower the woman, the man, the youth for the education. And our great Dr. Queen Elizabeth is our big supporter, and all of us here are doing here on this big program, reducing inequalities. And yes, I will say Sustainable Development Goal 10 says reduce inequality within and among countries. I will add this among all, not only among countries, among a man, among a woman, among a girl, boy, and all. Great. Thank you. A wonderful start of our event today. It couldn't start better. We have the great, powerful words of our great Dr. Queen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for this beautiful
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you to all my leaders, and thank you for the great works you are doing out there. Just believe in yourself and believe that corporately we can do it. We can promote, and we can promote equality in our midst, and we can reduce inequality. It's about us working together. So thank you. And yes, we can, and yes, you can. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you.
bless. Thank you.
Now, from our great Dr. Queen from United Kingdom, we are moving to Canada. And from Canada, we have an amazing personality, a coach trainer, So his words today, I think that also will encourage us a lot. Let me give opportunity to call our great Von Eric Tandoc. Welcome.
Thank you very much, my dear friend, Professor Nada. Thank you very much. And to everyone,
We don't
thank you
see
very much.
you.
Okay, good morning from Canada. It's 7 o'clock here, or should I say 7:20 in Alberta, Canada. Not just the whole Canada because we have different time zone. Okay, I will not going to address everyone because we are 99 here. So I'll go straight ahead to our topic. But yes, thank you for having me here. Looks like I'm not on camera. There you go. All right.
Okay.
So we all know that our topic for today is about the Sustainable Development Goal, or the so-called reduce inequalities. And Sustainable Development Goal is about aiming to reduce inequality within and among countries. This is the SDG calls for reducing inequalities in income, as well as probably we will be tackling age, of course, gender inequality, as mentioned by Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth, sexual expression, maybe visible and invisible disability. Some of you will be able to talk about this one later on. The race, yeah, and ethnicity, origin, maybe religion. One of you will be talking about it later on. And of course, economic and other status of each and everyone in their own respective country. So in Canada, Canadian ambition under reduce inequalities. Canada's ambition for this goal is to reduce inequalities and ensure Canadians are free of discrimination. So as you all know, Canada is a multi-nation country. So there's a lot of ethnicity here. I, for one, is an immigrant. The economy of Canada is also depending on lots of immigrants. So there are top 3 immigrants here in Canada. Number 1, in any order, they are the top 3, the Indians, or from India. And next is the Chinese. And the next one is Filipinos. So those are the top 3 immigrants in Canada. And one of the goal of Canadian government is there should be no racial discrimination. Fewer Canadians will going to report about discrimination against or not treated unfairly. But I'm happy I choose this country because I know there's less discrimination as opposed to one country I'm about to move. So this is the best decision because I'm not going to tell what that country, but when I ask for elderly and from experienced mentors, I ask them, which is better, Canada or I will not mention the country, that country. Don't worry, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth, it's not London. So, or it's not United Kingdom. So when I asked them, they said, go to Canada. They try not to discriminate other people. They're friendly. And it's true. That's why I stayed here for now in my 15 years because of that. As much as possible, Canada is trying their best. No discrimination. Now let's go to what is Canada doing to reduce inequalities when it comes to the Pay Equity Act. So as you see, Canada is a federal country. It's a big country, and every province or state has their own law. So every province or state has their own law and federal provincial law, and we have different minimum wage. So let's say in Alberta, it's different from other provinces. And still Canada is doing its best for that so-called Pay Equity Act. Now let's go to the other things that I read. What is Canada doing? What is Canada doing abroad or other countries to reduce inequalities? Okay, Canada actively promote LGBTQ rights around the world. Okay, so Canada is trying to be fair with the members of the so-called LGBTQ and collaborate closely with civil society organizations in Canada and abroad to advance the rights of the members of LGBTQ. Isn't that beautiful? Canada is not only recognizing immigrants, they are not only recognizing other people from other countries, but they are also promoting the rights of LGBTQ. That's why I choose Canada over other countries, because when I migrated to this country, I did my research first before moving to these countries. It came to my mind to move to Australia, New Zealand, and I choose Canada because I know that this country is so-called open country, and we are trying our best to reduce inequalities when it comes to gender, ethnicity, religion, when it comes to economic policy, when it comes to the minimum wage pay in a work system. So that is what Canada doing. They're trying to be fair. I can say more about reduced inequalities in Canada, but it is time to hear from other speaker. Thank you very much, Prof. Nada. I hope I shared something.
You share it great. And yes, we like to hear that you come from the Philippines to Canada and struggling for your life. And that is one solution, because we need to. Today, we are fighting for the life. We are working all day. And you moved to Canada, and we are really happy for you because you are doing it great, and wish you the best to you and to all people around the globe, because today, if we don't fight, if we don't do that, we cannot survive. The life is not fair, my dear friend Ron. I can say that not always, but we need to be fair. We need to be fair to each other and to help each other and to help the people to reduce this inequality, because what kind of person would I be if I will not help you? So we are doing that. Thank you. Thank you, dear Von. Thank you, dear friend, for this great speech. And congratulations for this great certificate you deserve.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So now, after Canada, we are moving to Bangladesh. We are moving to Bangladesh, and we have an amazing professor, an amazing researcher. He is Ambassador Professor Md.Shahriar Parvez. His birthday was before 3 days, so we want, once again, we are all friends here. Happy birthday, dear our professor. You were brilliant at the Kurt with Inga. Congratulations, welcome, and let's hear what our researchers say about reduced inequalities.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because it is again my birthday wishes from the expert from you, and also the Friends Club, Global Friends Club, and it's actually Global Friends Club. So far, I think it's one of the platform where actually the policies, if they want to try out some, find out some problem, then it's from
Please,
the yes.
Yes,
Now it's
yes.
okay? Yes.
Now it's okay because people didn't mute themselves. Okay, you can continue.
Yes. So the point is here that in this today's international conference, in front of me, there are lots of uh, that is called experts in front of me, and I give my hello to our respected Queen Elizabeth, dear madam, and also I give my namaste to Dr. P K Rajput sir. You are here also, and I already see, yes, my dear brother Vaughn is here, and he just is a wonderful speaker here, and also in front of me are lots of expert are here, and Dr.Inga, you are amazing personality, and you are doing a very great job now this era, and also Professor Nada, you are just fantastic. So now we come to the point that why we are actually here. We are actually here a little word that is called inequality. So, and we want to try out that how to reduce this inequality. So the point is here that how, at first we understand what's the meaning of inequality. Otherwise, it's not possible for us to try out some problems, to find out some problem from these kinds of wonderful or beautiful or very critical words. Inequality. Inequality actually state of not being equal. So who is not equal? We are no one actually equal to each other. So man actually not equal to woman, woman actually not equal to man. So if we are to just plus, then we are actually equal. So that is the main factor in our world. The point is here that inequality, especially it is a status on the rights and opportunity, and it's the concept of very much that is how the heart of the social justice theories. Basically, however, it is a various kinds of professors and various kinds of experts says that there are different kinds of inequalities exist in this world, and also economic inequality, one of the most one of the most critical thing, because without the minimizing the economic equality, it's not possible to increase the GDP system of your country, or you cannot touch the GDP or GNI or HND system in your country. Now come to the point that in the economic inequality, you have the income inequality, also the monetary inequality also you have. Now there are so many equality exist in a country, like also the gender inequality is here, also the ethnicity inequality, the race inequality here. So now come to the main part of the point, that what's the inequality actually give us the outcome. The main outcome actually, we want to leveling the material of wealth, or living in the economic condition with a level playing field. We want to playing in the level playing field. For that reason, the SDG says in that it is must necessary for each and every country to minimizing the inequality of their in their country. Now in equality, actually sometimes how it is basically is a barrier from the opportunity. In the late 1970, the great sir Amartya Sen, so my respect to him, actually says the capacity of framework brought a new way of thinking about the human well-being. It is one of the point that human well-being, and it's a measurement. You can measure it, that yes, it is an inequality, you can measure it. So how can, if you want to reduce the inequality, at first you should measure it, because it's the economical term or economical language, basically sir actually explained at that time. Now after that time, there are so many literature on the on this view, but it is actually not the platform to say all this literature review. But now the point is here, basically inequality actually it is slowing the growth, and also slow the poverty reduction of a country, and also it is basically a thing that is actually depress each and every one of a country, of a person, like if I am a person, if I am feeling that I am unequal in my life, then it will become a big hamper for me. Now I come to the point, like in our country, like we come to in Bangladesh, actually Bangladesh improved and reduced inequality during the first 2 years of COVID-19 pandemic era. And now Bangladesh lead the rank second among the South Asian countries and reducing the inequality in the index of 2022. So it's a very good news from my country, because I am a Bangladeshi and I am proud of it. So now come to the point that as per the research released that Bangladesh actually now on the global ranked on 107 globally ranked index, and now come to the point that from 2020 to 2022, Bangladesh come to the second position, and now he is better performance from the Sri Lanka, from the Nepal, from the Bhutan, Afghanistan, also said India. So it is not actually my talk, it is a research based talk, and basically despite in these countries there are some inequality exist in our country also here. That is, we have some labor policy indicator, it is we have some inequalities in this era, and also we have some inequalities in the that is called the taxation pillar. Also we have some inequalities of gender biasness. So like our government always try to that is called empower the women, because we are always trying to empower the women, because in our remote area there are some gender inequality exists. So if we are not empowering the women from that era, then it's not possible the women just contribute to our economy. Like if I ask to any person, like those mother or those wife actually not a working class woman, they just say my mother actually a housewife, but or say yes, my wife is a housewife, but the word is not actually the right term for the woman. Housewife is not a word. What is the homemaker? Because if we are capable to our lady, to our women, then they will contribute to our economy. And nowadays in our country there are lots of online business, actually they are conducted by female in our country. And yes, it's a success of our government that we give that kind of freedom, and we are minimizing the inequalities from man and women, because it's a very necessary part. If we are not minimizing that, then otherwise our economy will not boost up. So in an economy there is one term, those who are actually development economists, they know that that is the shadow network, or that is called the shadow economy. So what's the shadow economy? Actually shadow economy, we don't see it because it's a shadow, but that is the main task. If the development economies actually remove the inequalities from the countries, then they must boost up that shadow economic situation. If we boost up the shadow economy, then it is automatically add with our GDP, then it will give us the benefit. So I think that my time almost end, but the point is here that it is also described that we have trying to minimizing the inequality as per the SDG said, and we are always try to minimize the inequality in our country. And Oxfam, one of the research expert research organization, they actually said that rich and poor countries alike, they are always exposed of economic inequality since the outbreak from the pandemic from 2020. So in the pandemic time, all the countries actually suffered. So in an economic inequality they have. So now it is the time to remove from this economic inequality, and also the human inequality, also the gender inequality. And it's the time to build up yourself, become a man, become a woman, because I think that man equal to women and women equal to men. Otherwise, it's not possible to bring a successful society, bring a successful country, being a successful nation for our country, so for the nation. So thank you so much for inviting me this kinds of wonderful platform. Basically it is a very vast topic, but I have very little bit time inside me. So for that reason, I hope that the GFC will again do any these kinds of valuable conference and give some special time to their speaker, so that more more policies will come from these kinds of conference. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, our great professor. Listen, in your speech, in your short speech, you gave us so many solutions. So you talk about the gender equality, about the equality in the incomes. I like this part about the shadow economy. The shadow economy, we are economics. And yes, the high taxes, the social security contributions, and heavy regulation, we know that that is the main driver. They are shadow, and we, like you say, don't see them. So we are really honored. We are really proud to hear what you say. And I'm sure that our watchers or listeners will again listen the speech from our great Dr. Queen, from our great one, from you. And yes, Global Friends Club, Dr.Inga, SM Akkas, we can make conferences where like our professors say maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but then there is now opportunity to so many speakers. So, so our great professor, you make it wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
I am honored,
Great,
and
great speech.
I give my gratitude to Dr. Inga and Professor Nada again, and also my dear brother Akkas. I don't know if you are here, so just take my salam.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, Dr. Professor Shahriar. ভাই আসলে আমরা চেষ্টা করছি ভার্চুয়াল জগতে একে অন্যের মাধ্যমে সহযোগিতার মাধ্যমে একে অন্যের কাছে শেখা এবং মানুষের কাছে আমাদের দায়িত্ববোধগুলো আমাদের যে কন্ট্রিবিউশনগুলো পৌঁছে দেওয়ার জন্য ধন্যবাদ ভাই আপনাকে
অনেক ধন্যবাদ অনেক ধন্যবাদ
Miss Inga, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Please make me again co-host, and due to network issue
Yes.
I am okay.
Yes.
Dear thank you very much. Carry on, please. Before that, I like to say something. Today is very special day, and I say again and again, there are many of participants are unable to join due to their Zoom capacity. Here is already 100 to join it. So I would like to say something to our participant. I am going to share the attendance link now. And some participants who are busy, they can leave for a few minutes. And another participant who are waiting for our meeting, they can join. Please, step by step, and someone may can leave for some minute, and another can be joined. So I am going to share
because our speakers cannot join because the capacity is so.
Yes, this is problem.
Yes,
All
so,
right, me.
That's why I request to our participants, someone kindly
you may and watch on Facebook. Can watch on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Now we are still in Bangladesh. We are still in Bangladesh, and we have an amazing personality who is coming and who is a great youth, who is working with the youth. And we are sure that he will help a lot, not only in Bangladesh, all around the world. He is an amazing, my great brother, dear Ambassador Nur Ahmed. Welcome. Ambassador Nur.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
can you hear me now?
Yes, you're welcome.
All right, thank you so much. Actually, in this year, I will share all of my words by standing. That's why I'm standing over it right now. And yes, thank you so much, my dear sister Nada. Thank you so much, Inga. Even thank you so much, my dear brother SM Akkas Ali, for arranging such a great event. Trust me, this is one of the important SDG among all the 17 SDGs. Why it's important? Because this SDG actually touch every single part of our life. If you consider the social life, if you consider the personal life, if you consider the family life, and every single thing. So yes, as the time is very limited, I'm just focusing on. I'm Ambassador Nur Ahmed. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm international speaker. I'm moderator educators. SDG ambassador. Most importantly, I'm the humanitarian activist. So let's get started. The topic is very, as our previous speaker already shared such a fantastic way, even they already shared such a productive information regarding the reduced inequality. Let's talk about as I am the youth activist, I will try to focus all of my words as a voice of youth. So my today's topic will be the inequality among youth. So dear all honorable, I will focus only 6 to 7 points at the time of limit why actually youth are not getting the equality. Number one, I would like to focus that multiple inequality happens because of the social, economic, and political nature. Why it's happening? Because there is a number of ethnicity group, there is a number of indigenous group, there's a number of LGBTIQ group. They are not getting that much proper equal opportunity, equal aspects for continue their life. So this will be the another one. And number two, I would like to focus that youth are being equal, but not getting the equality because of the identification overlap, creating some barriers to meaningful participation. Maybe the topic is not clear to you. I would like to focus. Look, in the Afghanistan, the female or girls are not actually allowed to go to the university. Actually, this is the point I was focusing on. Identify overlap that is creating a strong barriers to the meaningful participation. This is not all about the Afghanistan. This is not all about some specific country. This is all about around the world, because number of things actually happening because of they are not giving the opportunity to create a great participation. Number three, I would like to focus on this is very important to all of you. Do you know that more than 500 million, I repeat, 500 million youth live on less than $2 a day? More than 500 million youth live on less than $2 a day, where 125 million youth don't even need a single page. As the youth are drastically increased day by day, how can actually our economy can be very impactful by the contribution of youth? If youth are not getting the basic, are not getting the basic opportunity to getting education and some other opportunities. This is another inequality platform for among youth who live in the southern part of the world, even some African nation, and some other underdeveloped countries. My dear honorable, number four, I would like to focus what is population aging. As we all know, the population aging means actually the senior citizen, they are actually live longer than before. And because of this, they are actually doing their job over 60 years. There's a reason the youth are not getting the opportunities in the job sector in the workplace. So this will be another inequality for whom which country are not that much developed yet. Number five, I would like to focus there is over 73 million youth are employed right now. Over 73 million people, youth actually are employed right now. Even it will be the 3 times more will be the jobless in the near 30 years. This is very much very much alarming for all the youth, because youth are not getting that much opportunities, because 70% of the youth live in the underdeveloped country. So how can we utilize our youth in economic, social, around the world development? Yes, number 6, I would like to focus. Surprisingly, but not surprisingly, youth are the forefront of the many of the political platform, of the political movement, because youth are being used or misused in the political platform by doing some violence, by doing some things. So how can we do some equality by giving their proper opportunity to do their political views, to share their words, thoughts, and ideas? Yes, I would like to focus the last but not the least, that we investment among youth, because if you consider the South Asian part of the country, if you consider the African nation and some other underdeveloped country, trust me, the investment upon to the youth are not that much appropriate. So how can we actually create the equality among youth if you are not giving the opportunities, if you are not funding for the youth education, youth opportunity, youth employment? So how can we actually make the world more beautiful while youth are drastically increased day by day? So my request to all of you, so how can we do that? We have to work together, because trust me, yes, youth has a power, youth has the ability, youth has the capability to improve themselves, to show their talent in around the world. But there is a but, they need some proper platform, proper opportunities. That will come from you. That will come from the international personnel. That will come from the political person. That will come from the local government or government. So we have to utilize our youth power to the global development for ultimately affect our economic growth. So thank you so much, my dear sister. I think I am actually complete my speech within 5. Thank you so much to all of you who have joined from the different parts of the world today and to listen with patience. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, great brother Nur, amazing. Your points talking about the youth. I will took one of this 7, 8 you say. Population aging. It is true. It is true. The youth need to have an opportunity. We have so many employees who are working over 60 years, and we have so many youth. You said over 73 million youth on the world don't have now a possibility to work. How can we talk about the future? How can we talk about the development? Because the youth is our power. And if we don't work on this problem, on this inequality, we will have 3 more times of this for the 30 years. And where are we in 30 years? So great, brother Nur, we are proud on you. You are working really very hard on this. We are monitoring you, listening you, watching you. So congratulations and keep doing a great work. We are together. We are supporting you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your speech always very interesting and very important. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Congratulate.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great.
And yes, we can. And I read the messages our great Dr. Queen is writing, and she is working with our amazing youth. She's supporting our youth, and our great brother Nur is also in Yes, We Can. And he is with us, and we will continue working all together. One again, a big, big clap for our great brother Nur.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, from Bangladesh, we are moving to India. We have here an amazing personality, a great leader, a great educator, I can say a great entrepreneur. I can say all in one, our great Dr. P K Rajput from India. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Very, very good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all the wonderful people who have joined at this beautiful platform of GFC. I am really impressed because the way Professor Ambassador Nur has said, Professor Parvez has said, and the chief guest, Dr. Queen, how beautifully she has opened this entire forum, apart from our friend from Canada, right, who has just moved. So it's given a lot of the beautiful things to us, and we always keep on learning. So Dr.Inga and Professor Nada, please accept my sincere gratitude for inviting me on this wonderful platform and also giving me an opportunity so that I can talk on one of the very, very important part about how the obstacles can be changed towards progress in the gender equality, which is very important. So I would like to talk with the basics, right? So in 5 minutes. One is, we all in the entire world, we should start talking to the women and as well as for the girls. This is very important. The more we will empower them, the more we will be able to talk to them. They will be inspiring. They will be having a lot of courage. They will take their responsibility, and we should include them in the multiple programs. We should not be saying that the girls cannot do it, which our Queen Elizabeth Madam has said, that all the work girls can equally do it. The female can equally do it. This is very, very important. Second thing I like to add it here, which I again see from the girl and the woman, I'm coming to the child marriage and the sexual harassment. This is again very, very important part, because in the countries where the child marriages are happening, I'm talking about the Asian countries, it has to be taken the call, because people, why they are doing the child marriage? Because they are scared about it. Why they should be scared about it? When you are empowering the girls with an education, there is no need to be getting scared. So the parents should be more responsible to educate their girl child, so that they should be understanding it. They should see the life in a bigger and a broader spectrum. And second thing is on the sexual harassment, which is there. If you talk in our country, India to US, to any part of the world, it is very, very common. People, they don't speak out, and people where they speak out, there is this lot of solution also happening. So this is again, we can take care for the gender inequality part while talking, while making, while addressing. Then making an education a gender sensitive, because Professor, you are yourself as a professor. Professor Queen is a professor. All the people they are from the education sector. So this is very, very important to ensure that every gender should be the sensitive on the education. Why the girl child should be deprived? Why in the Asian countries they should be deprived of not studying at the level of the male child, male student, right? This is very important. We have to encourage it, and we all have to take the call. Another point I like to add, please raise the aspirations for girls and their parents. Girls and the parents. So parents should be a motivator to aspire the girl, to inspire. And also whenever a girl is doing some good, or whenever girl want to do, we as an educator or as a parent, we should be inspiring and aspiring them, so that they should be coming to that level. Why they should be only 10 to 15% of the total women, and remaining 85% should be the men working in the entire world? No, it should not happen. It has to be 50-50% ratio. Empowering the mother, how it can happen? It can happen when we start empowering the mothers. Because if the mothers are getting educated, empowered to make the choices, they will in turn motivate the girl child to make the things happen. Then another point, after this is about the family part, this is about the education part. Now I'll go one more step ahead. When a female or when a woman comes to the workplace, we also need to have the campaign for equal pay for them. Why a female should have a less pay and the male should have a more pay? When the amount of the work is same, this is very important. There should not be any disparity of the pay, because the amount of work which these two genders are doing it, there is no difference parted. So this is very important in any of the professional world. Then another point, apart from this, one more step ahead, give the power to the women, which is important. And we all have noticed that women is having a better mental ability. Women is having a mental understanding. Women is having more sensitiveness. Women is having the more empathiness. Women should understand, always understand the things. And they are very emotional and sentimental to handle the things. They are a very wonderful guide. They are a wonderful mentor as compared to the male. I'm a male, but I always respect the female. I always say, when a female is there, she is a good mentor. And we learn from our home, because our mother, all of us sitting here, we respect our mother because they are our best mentor. When a mother can take care for the family, then why a lady cannot take care for the other places, which is very important. And the power has to be given. Another point I like to add, apart from this, encourage the women to join the non-traditional vocations. Like in India, now we are encouraging the women to come into the army, to come in the different part, because very important. If you start encouraging them, they will have a bigger canvas to work and people will start respecting them. Then working together, blended working approach is to be very, very important. Like in education, we say blended education. Same thing, a blended working approach is very important to take out the taboo of the gender inequality. Then stop the violence. Why the violence should be there? Why it is to be in a silo? A person, a male, 3 times I'm saying, should stand out. There should not be any violence in front of any of the female. Either they are your relative, either they are your friend, or either they are unknown to you. Wherever you see the violence, please stand by like a pillar and stop that violence. And also, last but not the least, be aware of the backlash, which is very important because it always takes care. It always happens in form of the sexual harassment, humiliation, violence, so many things are there. So if we all take it as a charge, that wherever, in whatever capacity we are, if we start ensuring that we will not allow this thing, wherever we are able to see, open our eyes, give a respect to the female, wherever, either they are our blood relative or they are a friend or whosoever they are, I think we'll be able to make a wonderful society in the future. I know Rome was not built in a day, but yes, it was built. So we can also build a wonderful society of having a gender equality, not inequality. And let us start, because we all are a learned people, we are educated people, we are sensitive people, we understand and we respect it. So with this respect to the women, and as a male person, I always say they are the most respectable. And wherever in India or in the world, we say that if you respect a female, the God is going to respect you. And in that way, with this beautiful notion, the gender, that inequality can be changed to the equality. That is all from my side, which I have learned from my parents, from all the people to whom I keep on meeting and keep on learning from them. Thank you so much, Inga ma'am, Professor Nada ma'am, and Queen Elizabeth ma'am, to always putting this thing and always inspiring us and always making the thing that yes, we all are capable enough. We have capacity, we have capability to make the things happen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, respected Dr.
Great.
Rajput. Thank you, because how to solve these obstacles, you great explain us. And yes, you are empowering the women and girls. That is very necessary. That is today, I can say for this inequalities, the biggest problem, and we need to empower the women, the girls, the mothers, the sisters, and all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. My respect to you. Thanks again.
Thank you, Inga ma'am. Once again, I am blessed.
Congratulate Global Friends Club. Proud of you.
I am blessed always. Whenever I come to the UF, I always feel that I am really blessed because you have such a wonderful pearls, right? The diamonds with you. Today, the 100 diamonds
you.
are there, right? And they all are really incredible, awesome. My salutations to all the 100 people who have joined and the people who are
Yes.
in the Facebook, right? So my
Thank you
salute,
so much. Thank you.
I salute everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dear Nada, oh my God. Oh, today we have so important conference. So
Yes,
many people join and Zoom and live. Thank you so much all. Დიდი მადლობა ყველას, ვინც შეგვერთდა დღეს საოცარ კონფერენციაზე. Great.
Now, from India, we are moving in Pakistan. And as our great sir said, let's empower women and girls. Now, is coming an amazing woman. She needs to be empowered because her work, her soul, she is so beautiful, beautiful mind, beautiful heart, and a great work. She is amazing, Miss Shumaila Wagas, a great friend, a great sister, a great personality. Welcome, dear Shumaila. Shumaila, do you hear us? Shumaila, I see you.
Okay, Professor Nada, I'm here. Faisal Fayyaz from
Okay,
Pakistan.
okay. We are still in Pakistan. We have great professor, great researcher, Professor Fayyaz from the Pakistan. So, welcome.
Welcome to all of you, Brother Akkas, Ma'am Igna, and obviously Professor Nada. You're all doing wonderful job. And today the theme SDG Goal 10 to decrease the basic inequality, understanding equalities. So again, this world is the beautiful place for all humans, and we are the inhabitants of this thing. So everyone having its own importance. Not a single thing is invaluable in this earth and in this universe. So even there is a one tree, even there is a one boy, one child, one man, woman, daughter, sister. So they all having their own importance. So inequalities should be decreased at all levels. Even it should be gender-based, economy-based, health-based, or custom-based, religious-based, or any other things. Reason is this: when each and everything and every human is equal to other human and same like feature they are having, male and female, they have their own importance, and we are the person who are basically living in this world, and this is our world, is like a home, and we are all family members. So if we spread love and if we basically encourage to anyone without discriminating to any other female or any other child or any other person in the world, then this world become a basically blossom of love and just like a basically heaven for all of us. I remembered one of the article that I want to discuss here, that one of the Singapore prime minister said this thing, that there is a need to make this world beautiful. Why we think that? Why that there is no need to basically utilize the resources of all the earth and the resources. It's just like our home, and we are here to make it more beautiful, as we want to see all our family members become happy and they live and love to each other happily. They have strong relationship and there is no hateness is there. Everyone basically ready to help and everyone to motivate, so that we basically become a single human mankind force like species in the world. And again, every religion is basically having this basically words that try to spread the peace, live happily. And there are some of the rules to live, that every your elder or younger having some rights on you, your family members having some basic beliefs and some basic responsibility on you as well. So if we are basically this earth, every human basically having a nowadays average age of 65, 70 or something like, and we know very well that, but some of the people think that uh, we have to die, so there is no need to basically spread humanity, and there is no just like king rule on the world, and in this way whatever they have the basically monetary terms and monetary things they want to capture while discriminate to other ones. So this kind of nature and the other things are invaluable for every point of view. So if we just look at this thing that, so just slide. So everything is basically valuable, and we have to spread this thing that inequality should be reduced from all aspects. My slide is not working, so that I'm going to close. Stop sharing. Yes. And this. So firstly, I will talk about, it's basically overview of what is meant by terms social
My
determinants of
great
health.
friend, Dr. Faisal, I think that you already say a lot because
Okay,
we don't
okay.
have
Health
time.
is not just,
We don't
okay,
have
only
time for
in 2 minutes, I am
presentation,
going to wind
please.
up.
Yes,
Health is
please.
not just the outcome of genetic or biological
Yes.
processes, but also the influence by the social and economic condition in which we live. So the point of my presentation is only this, that health is the most important thing and it's the real wealth. So we have to take care of every human. We have to spread the prosperity from all aspects. We have to live happily. We have to spread the prosperity, peaceful message, respect to each other, which is the most important thing. If we give respect to our elders, so obviously our youngster will see, and again, same like they will give respect to their youngsters as well and love to their youngsters as well. So from my side, thank you very much. And Dr. P K Rajput, your words are wonderful. I am very happy that I basically able to look to you and hear your thinking, thought-provoking thoughts, that whatever you said, it's really wonderful. And I'm really glad to see you here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Faisal
you.
Saab. Dil se shukriya, sir. Dil se shukriya.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, great Professor Faisal. You are amazing, and don't be agree because I stopped or something say, because you know we have so many great speakers.
Ma'am, I'm your team
And
member,
we
so
have
no need to worry
only a
about anything.
little time to share our main message. So thank you so much. Respect. You mentioned and say respect, a big respect to all. Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Faisal. As always, you are so amazing. Thank you for everything and congratulate. Thank you. Great.
Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you.
How amazing. I need to say one thing. You see how amazing certificates we have here. Global Friends Club have an amazing team. Our great Miriam, our great IT manager, Miriam, congratulations for your great work. A big clap for our IT manager. Also, these women are not all visible, but they are working so hard. And a big clap for our great Inga Chapidze for her work. We need to say, because they are working so hard with our Dr. Inga and with our Dr. Akkas. So thank you. Thank you for your
Thank you, Diana. Thank you.
Yes. Now, we will stay in Pakistan because I will call again an amazing woman, Professor Shumaila. Professor Shumaila, welcome. Professor Shumaila, do you hear us? I think that she has some net problems because she comes, disappeared, and again, I don't now see her. But we need to hear you, Shumaila, today, please. Please, please, please. Okay, we will come back to Shumaila. Now, I will call also a great person, a great educator. She's coming from Malaysia. And she is Esther Mala. Welcome, dear Esther Mala. She is an inspiration, her talk. So let's hear today her message for this, how to reduce inequalities.
Hi, Professor. Thank you. We had wonderful, distinguished speakers.
Yes.
Before every one of you, I look very small. But anyway, let's shift from a friendly mode to a classroom mode. But don't worry, I'll keep it within the time limit.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think everybody know my name. I'm Estra, or you can call me Estamala from Malaysia. Okay. Today, I see that everybody spoke almost a lot of topics covering inequalities, about gender inequalities, economic inequalities, population aging, youth, and many more. So I will be diving in slightly deeper into income inequalities generally. Yeah. What is SDG 10? I think every one of you know, but this is more to the audience who are not aware of what is this. Like everybody is talking and we are saying about SDG and they might not know. So I'll do it very fast. Yeah. So SDG is Sustainable Development Goals. And today we are talking about SDG 10. And it is a center point of human development for hundreds of years. People like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther, and many others. And now, in this time, we have Malala, who is also fighting hard, working very hard to reduce the inequalities around the world. She almost pledged her life. We can see almost 2 in 10 people are reported having personally experienced discrimination on at least one of the grounds established by the international human rights law. So what does this mean? It means standing up for equal human rights for people of all races, genders, and socio-economic status. And it means not discriminating between classes of people, no matter who they are and where they are from. What is income inequality? How do you measure it? Okay, generally, this is one of the methods. We call it Gini index. A measure to income, a measure of income distribution across a population and expressed as a number between 0 and 100. Here it's mentioned 1. Income inequality is how unevenly income is distributed throughout a population. The less equal the distribution is, the higher income equality is. Income equality is often accompanied by wealth inequality, which is uneven distribution of wealth. I think I don't have to explain about wealth and all that. Yeah, everybody know. Here are professors and doctors, most of you. So income inequalities such as Gini coefficient or Gini index can be used to analyze the level of income inequality in a population. There are different types of income segments studied when analyzing income inequality, which includes gender, I think was shared just now, ethnicity, social status, geographic location or region, education, occupation, historical income, sexual orientation, and disability. Why it matters? Why does income inequalities matters? What's the goal here? It is to reduce inequalities within and among countries. Why? Inequalities based on income, sex, age, disability, sexual orientation, race, class, ethnicity, religion, and opportunity continue to persist across the world because it threatens long-term social and economic development, harms poverty reduction, and destroys people's sense of fulfillment and self-growth. It leads to increase in crime, disease, and environmental degradation. We cannot achieve sustainable development goal if people are excluded from the chance of enjoying better life. And despite of some positive signs, inequality is growing for more than 70% of the global population, exacerbating the risk of division and hampering economic and social development. As we know, COVID is hitting the most vulnerable people hardest, and those some groups are often experiencing increased discrimination. So now practically everybody is hit hard. What is the current global status of the SDG 10? We all know what is happening around the globe, right? Reducing inequalities and ensuring no one is left behind are integral to achieving the sustainable development goals. Inequality within and among countries is a persistent cause for concern. The effects of COVID-19 pandemic appears to be reversing any positive trends of narrowing income inequalities. Everything was going on well until COVID-19 pandemic hits hard, and we know almost every industry is in ICU. The effects of COVID-19 pandemic appear to be reversing. The pandemic has also intensified structural and systematic discrimination. Emerging markets and developing economies are experiencing slow recoveries, widening disparities in income between countries. As we know, we find it very difficult, although we are already 3 years since the pandemic started, but it's still, we can say none of the industry actually recovered fully. Everything is moving very slow. The number of refugees and migrants deaths worldwide reached the highest absolute number in record in 2021, and it's still increasing now. Meanwhile, the war in Ukraine, everywhere, you can see almost everywhere countries are having conflicts, which is affecting the economy of the world. It's disastrous. So what are the targets of SDG 10? 10.1, by 2030, progressively achieve and sustain income growth of 40% of population at a rate higher than the national average. 10.2, by 2030, empower and promote the social, economic, and political inclusion of all, irrespective of age, sex, disability, race, and so on. 10.3 is ensure equal opportunities and reduce inequalities of outcome, including by eliminating discriminatory laws, policies, and practices, and promoting appropriate legislation, policies, and action in this regard. 10.4, adopt policies, especially fiscal, wage, social protection policies, and progressively achieve greater equalities. 10.5, improve the regulation, monitoring of global financial market institution, and strengthen the implementation of such regulations. 10.6, ensure enhanced representation and voice of developing countries in decision-making in global, international, economic, and financial institutions in order to deliver more effective, credible, accountable, and legitimate institution. 10.7, facilitate orderly, safely, regular, and responsible migration and mobility of people, including through the implementation of planned and well-managed migration policies. 10.8, implementation the principle of special and differential treatment for developing countries, in particular, least developed countries, in accordance to the World Trade Organization agreements. 10B is encourage official development assistance and financial flows, including foreign direct investment to the states where the need is greatest, in particularly least developed countries, African countries, small islands, developing states, and landlocked developing countries, in accordance to their national plans and programs. Finally, 10.C is by 2030, reduce to less than 3% the transaction cost of migrant remittance and eliminate remittance corridors with cost higher than 5%. This is the source from the Sustainable Development Goals Report, year 2022. So this is more and information for every one of us to go deeper as a reference later for us. Okay, how do we tackle discrimination? In today's world, we are all interconnected. Problems and challenges like poverty, climate changes, migration, economic crisis are never just confined to one country. It's a global issue. It's not confined to any one country. Even the richest countries still have community living in abject poverty. Everywhere there is discrimination, there is all sort of problems like racism, homophobia, transphobia, and religious intolerance. You can see unrest everywhere. Yeah, global inequalities affects all of us, and no matter who we are and where are we from and where we are. Can we achieve equality for everyone? It is possible, should be possible, achieved to ensure a life of dignity for all. Political, economic, and social policies need to be universal and pay particular attention to the needs of disadvantaged and marginalized communities. Every country, no matter how rich the country is, there are still small group of people, community of people who are very poor. And now after the pandemic, we can't say there's any rich country. I think every one of you know, if you are following the world news, you know what is happening everywhere. There is no more rich country. Every country are hollow in their finance. How do we reduce inequalities? Reducing inequality requires transformative change. Greater effort are needed to eradicate extreme poverty and hunger, and invest more in health, education, social protection, and decent jobs, especially for young people, migrants, and refugees, and other vulnerable communities. Within countries, we have issues. Within countries, what you can do. It is important to empower and promote inclusive social and economic growth. We can ensure equal opportunity and reduce inequalities of income if we eliminate discriminatory laws, policies, and practices. Let's see, among countries, what we need to do. We need to ensure that developing countries are better represented in decision-making on global issues so that solutions can be effective, credible, and accountable. Governments, what can the governments do? Governments and other stakeholders can also promote safe, regular, and responsible migration, including thorough planned and well-managed policies for the millions of people who have left their homes seeking for better lives due to war, discrimination, poverty, lack of opportunity, and other drivers of migration. I think one clear example is Ukraine. Yeah. So in Europe, there's a lot of them migrating there. And now because of the COVID in China, people of China is migrating, migrating to Western countries, most of it And in Asia, Singapore is the favorite spot. After Singapore, definitely they are in Malaysia. They love Malaysia. Okay, how to
I'm so sorry, dearest Tara, but
sorry
please, you go through the time.
Okay, this is the last one.
10 to 15 minutes you go. We have so many speakers, please.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you for explaining the income inequality, the Gini.
Okay, I just put this and I'm finishing. Yeah, I don't have to explain. Okay, this is for everybody to see. I'm very sorry, I didn't see the time just now. Thank you so much.
Time is 5 minutes to each one speaker. 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. It's over. Yeah, 12 tools to reduce income and wealth inequalities. Okay, raise wages and other benefits, make income tax more progressive, cap the ratio of top executive pay workers, raise the tax to carry interest, remove and reduce home mortgage interest deduction, strengthen earned income tax credit to establish basic income programs, close offshore tax havens, pass a tax on financial transaction, pass a tax on high value luxury goods, establish a wealth tax, raise the estate tax. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But I see that you are not stopping. So I apologize, but please, we need to.
Thank you for stopping me because I didn't see the time. I thought I still have the time.
Yes.
That's why I go very fast. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Nothing. Great. You have a great presentation. Please, all of the speakers who have the presentation, let it send on the Gmail in the chat, please.
Thank you so much, dear, and congratulate. Wow, great presentation. So amazing. Thank you so much. Diana, she is the first time, to speaker Global Friends Club. Welcome.
Yes, she's first time. So welcome. Welcome to the Global Friends Club. We are really honored because we know your great work. You are a great coacher, trainer, speaker. So welcome. So this is the first time, but not the last time.
Yes.
Also, she's yes. Thank you so much.
I prefer to just give more to an education, more extra points which others don't talk. But I didn't know it's exceeded the time. I didn't see the time.
No problem.
Thank you so much. She always support. So always texting, always support. Thank you so much. Very activist.
Yes, and amazing. Yes, amazing. Our amazing Estera from Malaysia. Now, for the fourth time, I'm calling a sister, a great human being, a wonderful woman, our great Professor Shumaila from Pakistan. Professor Shumaila, are you here?
Yes, I'm hearing all of you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. You all are doing a great job.
So let me try to share something you want. Just a moment. Okay.
First, you all know very well about what is inequalities actually. So how we reduce, what should we do, what we need to do. So my background is actually from the educational platform. I am educator. So I'm going to describe regarding educational issues and how gender equality regarding 5 A's education can help achieve. Anyways, we need to provide and ensure equal opportunity and reduce inequality of outcome, including by eliminating discriminating laws, policies, and practices, and promoting appropriate legislation, policies, and action in this regard. Adopt policies and progressively achieve greater quality. Anyways, what are the 3 main causes of inequality? Poverty and lack of resources, treating others without any dignity. And the third one, discrimination on the basis of caste and gender, poverty and social discrimination are the main reasons for inequality. Poverty would lead to denial of access to the resources, actually. So in the education, if we say what are the example of inequalities in education, for instance, students from economically poor families are more likely to attend a school characterized by poor infrastructure, fewer qualified teachers, less ambitious peers, and outmoded pedagogical practices compared with those in more affluent areas. Hence, they are more likely to end up with lower learning outcomes. So how can we reduce inequality in education? I think invest more resources for support in low income, underfunded schools, such as increase special education, specialist and counselor, dismantle the school to prison pipeline for students by adopting more restorative justice efforts and fewer funds for cops in schools. So what is the best way to reduce inequality? We can say improving access to road communication and markets can have a great impact to reducing poverty, opening opportunity for marginalized group. Moreover, a dentalizer of public services, offices, and industries can promote shared prosperity among religions by preventing religion poverty pockets, actually. Okay, so this is the main things I wanted to share to all. So here is the 5 ways to reduce gender equality, actually, from the education, by the education. So how can 5 ways education can get gender education equality facts is here. You, okay, in the are you seeing my, okay, my picture?
I share your
Okay.
I share your photos. Yes.
Yeah. 5 ways education can help achieve gender equality. You all can see here the global goals. Ensuring equality education for all is center of the achievement of all 17 goals. So global goals in particular are the goals to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. So number 1, education improve wages and jobs for women. You can see here 20% an additional school year can increase our women's earnings by up to 20%. Second one, education makes women healthier. If all mothers completed primary education, maternal deaths would be reduced. You can see here the number 3, and you can see 6.5% each extra year of education decreases the probability of contracting HIV by 6.7%. Yes, Nada, number 3 is, yes, education empowers women to fight for their rights. So learning to read and write helps women access information about the right and identify the challenges inequality across 54 countries. You can see here 54 countries, women with secondary educations are less likely to lack control over household resources, domestic abuse, or being married young compared to women with a primary education. I am from Pakistan, and I am seeing this all situation we all are bearing. Number 4 is education protect girls from harmful practices, child marriages. We are bearing here from our country across 18 of the 20 countries with the highest prevalence of child marriages. Girls with secondary schooling are, you can see here, 5x less likely to marry a children compared to girls who have little or no education. female gender, you can see here in Kenya, women with education are more likely than those with secondary education to have undergone inferior law 97%. In the picture, you can see, of course, 97% and women who have no education have undergone FMG compared to 66% of women with literary education. You can see 66% of women, tertiary education, and number 5, education can challenge gender stereotype. You know, education can challenge gender stereotype, like benefiting women, men with secondary education demonstrate more gender equitable attitude and practices. Men with less education express discriminatory gender views and were more likely to be violent in the home. And man education can address harmful stereotype that can lead men to avoid seeking help for mental health. You know very well about mental health, consume excess amount of drugs and alcohol, engage in aggressive and risky behavior. So I am trying to explain with this picture like 5 ways education can help achieve gender equality. So what are the example? For intense student, poor families, how can we reduce inequality in education? Actually invest more resources for support in low income. Underfunded schools such as increase special education specialist and counselor. Dismantle the school to prison pipeline for a student by adopting more restorative justice efforts and fewer funds for cops and schools. And best way, I already explained, improving access to roads, communication, and markets can have great impact to reducing poverty and opening opportunity for marginalized group. Moreover, decentralization of public service, offices, and industry can promote shared prosperity among religion by preventing religion poverty pockets. Okay, my explanation is complete. Thank you so much all. And I think I done on my time.
Thank you.
Because I was watching for a long time, like some speakers really whenever we whenever we are speaking, so we are not following the rules, or like sometime in our, especially in our presentation, we are going onwards and onwards. Thank you so much all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Shumaila. Thank you. Great. I like this, how you explain us these 5 big problems. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So you see today, each one speaker have the way how to reduce the inequalities. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You all are doing wonderful job.
Thank you so much, dear Shumaila. I miss you. I'm proud of you.
Same here, Inga.
Yes.
You all are doing wonderful job.
And
Best of
you
all.
are doing an amazing job for your country, for the education, for the youth, and we are proud on you. And continue doing that great work. And you are always with us.
Yes, thank you so much, dear. And congratulations.
All the very best. My best wishes with you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, after our great Shumaila, we are going to the Philippines. We are going to the Philippines, to a beautiful country and with beautiful people. People with great soul, great heart, an amazing mind, clear mind, and very educated persons. Philippines are very, very educated. And now is coming our great sister, my great sister, Dr. Lilibeth Gregoria. Welcome, Dr. Lilibeth.
Yes, thank you so much, my dear sister.
And we
Nada,
know
you are
on
amazing.
Philippines is already midnight. So
Yeah. All right. So we are very grateful that you invited me here as one of your speakers for the Global Friends Club. And of course, we are very grateful to SM Akkas for this, our founder, for this great invitation. And of course, for our Dr. Inga, my sisters, and of course, the great moderator, Professor Nada. Thank you so much. And all of the speakers and all of you now, thank you. All right.
Okay, I share there.
Yes, yes, my dear
Okay.
sister. Okay,
Okay. 1 minute.
thank you.
Oh, 1 minute. Try again. Can you see?
Yes, all right. So our topic that we have is reduce inequalities, and I'm going to give you the insights of my country, the Philippines. So we have here the reduce inequalities. So these reduce inequalities, we have to reducing inequalities and ensuring no one is left behind are integral to achieving the sustainable development goals. All right. So yes, here, Sustainable Development Goal of United Nations, SDG. All right. So we have here another one on the next slide. Yes, we have the target. We have to base on the 2030 that we have to progressively achieve and sustain income growth of the bottom for the 40% of the population of a high rate higher than the national average. And not only by this, we have to empower and promote the social, economic, and political inclusion of all. And we have another one. Ensure the equal opportunity and reduce inequalities of outcome, including by eliminating discriminatory laws, the policies and practices, and promoting appropriate legislation, the policies and actually disregard. And the last, we have to adopt the policies, especially the fiscal, the wage and the social protection, the policies, and progressively achieve greater equality. So how do you reduce inequality? So we can ensure equal opportunity and reduce inequalities of income if we eliminate. Yes, we have to eliminate the discriminatory laws. Right. And of course, we have to eliminate the policies and the practices. Okay. So that is one we have to be very particular. And what causes and how can we reduce inequality in the Philippines? All right, so we have to support employment and the workers. We have to promote the inclusive rural development, address the inequality of our opportunity, strengthen the social protection mechanisms, and the last, we have to improve education access and quality. All right, and the other slide. So the closing social equality gap in the Philippines that we have is in the Philippines, we're more than a quarter of the country's population. So we have the 92.3 million lives below the poverty lines. Economic and social equality is a major problem. All right, so because of the pandemic, the Philippines is one of the highest rates of income inequality in the world, and unless actually is taken, the gap will continue to widen. All right. So we have to closing the social equality gap in the Philippines. We have the Child Fund, a child-focused international development organization that works to ensure the nation's poorest children and their families have access to the food, the health care, and the education they need to survive. All right. So the economic inequality in the Philippines that we have, as economic inequality has become more pronounced in the past decade. This has resulted in geographical disparity in the Philippines. So likewise, the Mindanao, the southernmost and the second largest of the Philippines islands, the 6 of the 10 regions are among the top 10 nationally in terms of the poverty rates, with between 25 and 40% of the families living in poverty. So nationwide, the 30 most deprived provinces are home to more than 1/3 of the Philippines' poorest families, resulting in generational poverty that is incredibly difficult to emerge from. All right, so before I have to end, I have to present that in the Philippines, we have these solutions, the economic inequalities. All right, so before I have to end, equality is the soul of the liberty, whereas there is the fact, no liberty without it, by Francis de Waid. So this is Ambassador Dr. Lilibeth P from the Philippines. Thank you so much and mabuhay.
Wow.
Thank you. Go back to you, my dear sister.
Thank
Nada
you
and
so much. Oh, so wonderful presentation. You always rock. Thank you so much. They are
thank you.
great.
Thank you, dear sister Lilibeth. Thank you for giving us the examples from the great Philippines, what the Philippines and what you are doing on this very important topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And for us, beautiful certificate. Keep up a great job. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Now, from the beautiful Philippines, we are moving to United Kingdom. We are moving to United Kingdom and our great Krisztina Konya. Our Krisztina Konya is an amazing personality. She is a trainer. She is a coach. And yes, I can say a person who is working to inspire people, to help people to live without depression, to have a smile. I can say positive mindset. And she is really amazing. Welcome, dear Krisztina.
Thank you so much. It is amazing to be on this platform today. I would love to take the opportunity to say a huge thank you and congratulations to all the speakers before me, to Global Friends Club for organizing this conference. I can't go on without saying a huge thank you to Dr. Inga and to you, Professor Nada, for inviting me and for having me here. It is very interesting because the speakers before me, they said mostly everything. SDG 10, Sustainable Development Goal 10, is about reducing inequalities within and amongst countries. And I'm going to try to be really short, sweet, and short. There are 17 SDG goals, right? But we cannot accomplish one SDG goal without the another. The all 17 SDG goals goes hand in hand. Listening to the speakers from today, you all touched base SDG 4, quality education, right? We need quality education for boys and girls. SDG 5, gender equality. We face gender equality, unfortunately, in many parts of the world, even right now in 2023, gender inequality, and it doesn't supposed to be like that. The problem is the mindset of the people. It's not a problem, it's an issue or a mindset what needs to be changed, and this is the cultural beliefs. You touched base, dear speakers, SDG 3, which is good health and well-being. We have all the right to a good health and well-being, and in some countries, good health and well-being is denied. And then we touched base SDG 8, which means decent work and economic growth. So SDG 10, for example, supports SDG 8, which says that It encourages and supports least development countries by direct foreign investment, right? You, dear speakers, touch base, you talk about gender equalities. Use everybody, the word, we divide the word into men and women. But when we all start not to look at a person like a man or like a woman, so not based on the gender, but to look in their soul, you will see that we are all equal. We are all the same. And it does not matter which religion we come from. We are all spirituals, right? It doesn't matter the religion. It's different. But we look at a person as a soul, we are all equal. It does not matter what gender, what ethnicity, what's the race, what's the age, what's our social status or education. So when we try and change our mindset and we focus on the soul of a person, not on the gender, we can change the world. We can make it better. And there is one more thing I would love to touch base, which is really financial education, especially financial education for women. Because when women are educated, especially financially, that country will develop economically, will grow economically. Financial illiteracy is one of the huge problems amongst women in some countries. And we should give the right to education to everybody, regardless of gender. So everybody who joined us today, you had great speeches, you have amazing solutions. And somebody asked me, Krisztina, you are going to these conferences and you just talk and talk and talk, but where's the action? You know, the beauty of this is that by talking about these problems, we bring awareness about it. And we raise the frequencies about it, and the energy goes out, and absolutely action will be taken. So I congratulate all of you for all your beautiful and meaningful presentations. And I congratulate once again Global Friends Club for this initiative to organize a conference on SDG 10. So thank you very much. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you, great Krisztina. Thank you for empowering us and lighting us with your speech. Yes, you say people and speakers already say that, but we all have our approach. We all have what we think about that, the way, how can we solve that? And yes, we are here multidisciplinary because I know that you have so many trainings about today. I think that I see one called the 30 days how to consent to the living. So this training, this can help a lot to help people and how to reduce also the inequality. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor Nada. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My pleasure. Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
My sunshine. Yes. Thank you so much and congratulate. Wow. Amazing. Amazing speech as always.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dear Krisztina. Now, from the United Kingdom, we are going to India. We have a professor, a great professor who is giving himself 100% in education. So let's see who is that. That is our great Professor Naveen Gupta. Welcome, dear Professor Naveen.
Thank you so much, Nada, for welcoming me. It's always been a pleasure to be sharing the platform with you all people, Dr.Inga, Mr. Akkas Ali, and GFC. So it's always my pleasure. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much for giving me a platform to speak on the reduced inequalities. So many people have talked about so much of reduced inequalities. So I'll just on crisp, I'll take it. So inequality is a major issue that affect all of us and something that we must address. We are to create more equitable and just society. Inequality defined as the unequal distribution of resources, opportunity, the power among the different group of people. It can manifest itself in many forms, such as inequality, income inequality, gender inequality, racial inequality, education inequality. Inequality has been persistent problem through history, and it continues to be a major issue in our society. Now, when I talk about this inequality as far as, can we have a devastating impact on individual, families and communities? Those who are disadvantaged by inequality often face greater challenges in accessing basic necessities such as good food, housing, healthcare, and education. This can lead to a cycle of poverty. Deprivation can be difficult to break out of. In addition to the direct effect of inequality, there are also indirect effects that can just as damaging. For example, inequality can lead increased level of crime, violence, and the social unrest. It can also lead to the lack of trust in the government and the other institution, which can further exacerbate the problem. As we can see in the Brazil, the people are against of the government. So that is again inequality. So what we can do to reduce the inequality? What are the steps? The first step is to recognize that inequality exists, to understand its cause. We must work together to identify solutions that will help to reduce inequality and create a more equitable society. One way to reduce inequality to ensure that everyone has access to the same opportunity. This means providing equal access to the basic needs, that is education, healthcare, and the other essential services. It also means that ensuring that everyone has access to the same job opportunities, that wages are fair and equitable. Another way to reduce the inequality is to ensure that everyone has access to the same resource. This means providing adequate housing, food, and other basic necessities. It means providing access to the financial service, as the previous speaker was talking about the financial services, such as banking and credit. So everyone can build a wealth and achieve economic security. Finally, we must also work to reduce discrimination and prejudice on our society. This means creating law and policies and to protect the right of individuals regardless of their race, gender, or other characteristics. It also means creating an environment where everyone is treated as with respect and dignity. That's the major thing. We have to respect each other and we have to respect their dignity. Reducing inequality is not an easy task, but it is one of the most we must undertake. SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 10, already talking about this. We have to create a more equitable and a juster society. We must work together to identify solution and take action to ensure that everyone has access to the same opportunities and resources. In addition, the steps outlined above, we must also strive to meet the United Nations Sustainable Goal, that is SDG. SDG are a set of 17 goals that aims to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure the prosperity of all. These goals include reducing inequality, promoting gender equality, and providing access to the quality education and healthcare. By working together, we meet this goal. We can create more equitable, just society to everyone. So, as I'm from India, so we have another kind of challenge: caste inequality, gender inequality. So we have a different kind of problems across the globe. We have a different kinds of. For example, if we talk about India, we have a different sets of problems. If we talk about the other part of the Asian countries, they have their own problems. So we have to reduce the inequality. We must work together to reduce all these kind of things, everyone, so that get the equal opportunity to work in. I think that's it from my side. Thank you so much. I hope I have not taken more than 5 minutes.
Professor Naveen, it was great. You didn't took more, and you in 5 minutes say so many things, so very important things, how to reduce inequalities, and yes, especially the situation in society. So that is the way, how can we solve it, being together. giving our solutions. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is always a honor to listen to you because our Dr. Naveen is a great educator. Thank you.
Yes, Janada, you are right. Dr. Navid is a great educator. We are proud of you and thank you so much. You always are with us. Thank you so great speech. Thank you and congratulate.
Yes,
Wow.
a big clap to our great Dr. Navid.
Yes, he's always with us and support us. Thank you for everything.
Yes, now from India, we are moving to the country of my sister, Dr. Inga. Yes, and we have a very young, active, and amazing teacher and a translator. She is Miriam Abulanze from Georgia. Welcome, dear Miriam. For the first time, let's encourage her, give her a big clap for being with us. Yes, thank you. Welcome.
So welcome, Mariam.
Thank you for introducing. Thank you. I will share my screen and I will introduce myself.
Share, please. Armat Ebebe Chemro Warslav.
Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, it is not a full screen. If you can put a full screen, try. If not, not a problem.
Yes, of course. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for letting me part of this amazing webinar. I want to say special thanks to Georgian team for giving me such a great opportunity to be part of this community. As we all already mentioned, we are talking about Goal 10, reduced inequality. It is very important issue. And as you know, as our colleagues already mentioned, this goal includes to open transparent and accountable regulations and institutions that promote investment, reduce corruption, and create favorable conditions for large-scale economic activity. It also includes increasing the role of citizens in government decisions, especially vulnerable groups, which reduces inequalities resulting from economic relations and contributes to the creation of equal opportunities. Also includes encouraging transparent international aid policies that help aid precisely those countries and groups that need it the most. And to move on the targets, our colleague from Malaysia already mentioned and described all the targets, so I will not waste your precise time on it, and I will move to the next slide, please. Georgia, like other countries, nationalized sustainable development goals with the framework of which 202 national indicators were developed to monitor the implementation of 70 goals and their tasks at the national level. In order to effectively manage the process of nationalization, a horizontal integration model was selected, and the goals and objectives of sustainable development.
Dear Miriam, I'm sorry that I'm interrupting you, but please can you go to that slide, because we are on the first slide, so we want to see that example. I'm sure it is great.
Oh, I'm moving on the next slide, but can you see now?
No,
yes,
right? Now yes.
Okay, then I will not expand the format. Okay. So in order to effectively manage the process of nationalization, a horizontal integration model of connecting the goals and objectives of sustainable development with the existing policy documents were selected. The horizontal integration model involves connecting the global goals and their tasks and reflecting them in existing thematic strategies and action plans. Georgia ranks 56 out of 165 countries in the ranking of implementation sustainable development goals. And you can see on the figure here by year how we were ranking. I mean Georgia, the country. And in the country, there are significant challenges in terms of 4 goals: sustainable development, as gender equality, economic inequality, and some ecological challenges. I'm sorry. There are significant challenges in the direction of gender equality, and the proportional number of seats occupied by women in the legislative body is very low. There are also significant challenges in the direction of social inequality. According to the indicators, the adjusted Gini coefficient, Georgia is among the 10 most unequal countries. To move on the economic inequality, it is relevant for the country like Georgia and remains relevant even today. The National Statistical Service of Georgia used
We lost
lost
her.
her.
Yes, we lost her.
He know that he have a problem. And,
no problem. But
yes.
because she great explain and
She
show us
really great.
what is
But I
happening
should
in
join.
Georgia.
Yes.
But yes,
She
great.
join and we continue.
I'm back. I'm back.
Back.
And I will
Okay,
share
dear.
my screen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are issues, so I'm sorry.
No,
I
sorry.
will continue where I
This is
stopped.
the work problem. Continue.
Yes. The first is the share of the population below 60 and 40% of the median consumption. That is the average monthly consumption of the one person in the country. In general, there is a clear downward trend income inequality in the countries of former Soviet Union countries, which initially had relatively low levels of inequality. It is characterized by a small middle class and high unemployment in Georgia, unfortunately. Currently, the Gini coefficient of Georgia is equal to 40%. To see the better picture, the indicator is 25 in Scandinavian countries, about 70 in African continent. Also, to compare, Russia has 43 and Turkey has 41 to compare with our neighbors. Here are the activities that are nationally implemented in Georgia. For example, supporting advocacy, policy dialogue, and implementation capacities for mainstreaming population dynamics and aging in policies and programs. Capacity of the health sector strengthened to ensure access and right-based services, to support government bodies working in tourism and ICT sectors. Also, development of social insurance, a component of social code, and etc. I will not waste time on this. There are the international community has taken significant steps to lift people out of poverty. The weakest states, the least developed countries, landlocked developing countries, islands, are on the path to poverty reduction. However, inequalities persist and wide disparities remain in access to health and educational services. The fight against inequality cannot be effective unless there is a constant link between the consequences of inequality and opportunities for inequality. According to the experts, the level of inequality is still high in many countries, and in the long run, this may threaten the social economic development on the own countries. Our colleagues already mentioned COVID-19. It has great impact on everything, every sphere. The COVID-19 pandemic has significantly hampered the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. In 2020, the goal average of the SDG index has deteriorated compared to the previous year, largely due to increased poverty and unemployment levels. The COVID-19 pandemic appeared to be revising any positive trends of narrowing income inequality. Also, it had a great effect, and in 2021, we had the most big number in migrant deaths, unfortunately. And there are some recommendations that we should take into account. And these are such a policy is built on principle of university, but takes into account the homeless and other marginalized groups of the population, reducing inequality and ensuring no one is left behind. And also we must help people to get out of poverty. Across the world, there is still a lot of inequality to be found. What does inequality look like? For example, even in the richest countries, there are children who cannot afford lunch at school, go hungry, and women who don't get paid as much as their male co-workers for the same job, or people who are being treated differently because of their religion, age, or where they are from. How can we reduce inequality? To start with, we must help people get out of poverty. This starts with all children having the chance to go to school, to have books. Their parents need to be paid fairly for their work, to have access to doctors and medicine, as well as right to vote and run for office to help shape the policies of the country they live in. I think we should all take into account all these recommendations, and I think we can contribute to Sustainable Development Goal, especially Goal 10, as we are talking right now. And this was all. Thank you for your attention, and I think we can all contribute to this task.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for a great presentation. I love this. You show how do we reduce inequality. The examples in Georgia. We need to help people first, to help people to get out of the poverty. And it is starting with all, with the children. They give them the chance to go to the school. The children need to have the books. They need to have the food, the school meals. Especially we know, we see that there are so many children without a meal at the school, so their parents need to have a good salary income. They need to be paid fairly for the work they are doing. So, and also the health is very important. As we said, they need to have the access to the doctors,
access to the medicine and doctors. Yes,
to the medicine and to the doctors. Thank you. Thank you so much, great Miriam. Welcome.
Thank you for giving me such a great opportunity. Wish you good luck.
Yes.
Wow, Mariam, thank you so much. Georgia, proud of you today. We are proud of you. I'm very happy because you are great. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Kilotavams armat ebas matla bednierivat. ჩვენი მზისხივი ხართ დღესდა, ასეც წარმატებულად და ღირსეულად წარადგინე ჩვენი ქვეყანა. გილოცავ. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you,
Mariam. Great. George, Inga, we are proud on Georgia. We are proud on Georgia.
Thank you.
I want to thank to our great founders, Sir Akkas, for this great platform, for giving the opportunity to all amazing friends from all around the globe. Once again, I want to say thanks to our great Miriam for doing a great work like a IT manager, our great Inga, because they are not speaking They are not
Yes,
visible,
Inga
but
is
we
also,
see the
yes.
amazing promotion materials, all these certificates, all these posters are made by them. Thank you so much. Okay, we need to mute. Please be muted because
მიკროფონები გამოვთოთ ძალიან გთხოვთ.
yes, thank you.
საბატონო მადონა, ძალიან გთხოვთ. მადლობა, დიდი მადლობა. Thank you so much. Okay, continue then.
Now from Inga, can you find her so muted, please?
Yes.
Okay. Now from Georgia, we are moving to Ireland. We have an amazing, great lady, an amazing, great woman, an amazing, I can say she's a writer, she's a speaker, she's a coach or trainer, our great Ivy Barreto. Welcome, dear Ivy. Dear Ivy is also for the first time at Global Friends Club. So let us give her a clap to support her. Welcome.
Welcome.
Ivy?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for this platform. I've listened to all of the speakers there. They had great points. So I wouldn't be emphasizing in some of the points. So I would just emphasize in one of the points. That is, as a woman, you know, it's necessary, as one of the speakers said, that the women are one of the aspects of the nation, that they're bordered of nations, and that they need to be given an opportunity and in conversations and their own contributions to the world that we're in. So I wanted to emphasize in the part of the equality in marriage, because a lot of people go into marriage that don't understand the ins and outs of what it is. And some of the people, they go involuntarily. So that aspect is good to be appreciated a little bit in this platform, you know, because as we have different, we can come from the part of the gender inequality in marriage, we come from ethnicity inequality in marriage, or for example, the financial inequality in marriage as well, or even the disability in marriage as well, and the religious aspects. So there's different aspects in marriage. And then as well, we need to address as well the part of the impact of the mental health that it has, you know, because since women, they do a lot and they put them in the category of the multitaskers. And so the emphasis of, as women, we give birth to children and take care of those children. And sometimes there's that aspect of being single mothers, you know, depending in the nations that we're in, you know, sometimes it can be voluntary, a single motherness, or involuntarily. So it's good to be able to educate women ways so they can be able to be financially stable and as well economically stable. Not only that, but stable in the totality in terms of mental health, you know, and housing as well in terms of when there's situation of domestic violence, so they can be able to cater for themselves and remove themselves in those aspects. So that is one of the points that I would like to emphasize in that aspect, because educating women in that aspect, that will bring them a little bit more closer to the conversations that needs to be had in certain places, you know, because since women are in a lot of rooms, and they as well, they do a lot of work in the society, and they're not, the financial stability is not there in terms of inequality as well in earning in the world in terms of working, the workforce. So their contribution as well has to be put in place so we can have a better society or more well improved in society since women have been, the aborters of nations. So this is one of the aspects. And as a mother and to other mothers, and as well, I'm representing Ireland, depending in the nation that you're in, so they can be able to help. Like for example, in Ireland, they do help a lot of single women, single families, but not all nations are fortunate with this aspect. So depending in what nation are you, or even the hubs, it would be good for certain hubs to be able to help these women, to give them knowledge and how to be able to cope in situations that they can be able to cope, because they are going to be the ones bringing up these leaders of the tomorrow. Those are the children that are the unborn, or the children that are already been born, or children that they get by default. That is the adopted children, that they inherit if something happens to family members or the parents as well. So this is the point. So hope bringing some light into the aspect. And thank you very much for having me. And that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, great Ivy. Thank you for coming. We listen you this great speech you say from Ireland and what you are doing. Yes, I like this empowering the woman, the mother, and also the single woman, because if we don't empower men, we always know that it is the first foremost thing that we need to know about the power. And therefore,
Please, Jana,
okay.
Yes.
I say empowering women is empowering in the society, and as you say, that needs to be a priority in each one country. In each one country, this really needs to be a priority. Thank you. Thank you, Ivy. Great speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dear Ivy. Thank you. Yes, great speech, really. That's so amazing. Congratulate, my dear. Thank you. You are always amazing.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Yes. We are moving forward. Now from Ireland, we are going to Brazil. We are going to Brazil. We have a great educator. We have a great friend from Brazil. She's also a woman. And I'm sure that our great Professor Vilma de Luz Barbosa will enlighten us with her speech and gave so many examples, because she is doing a lot with her students in her society, in her school, on SDGs. One thing is only SDGs, and let's see what she's doing on the reducing the inequalities. Welcome there, Vilma.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, but recording started. Okay.
So it's a great pleasure to be here. Thank you, girls, for inviting me. Congratulations on the amazing work that you've been doing. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about reduced inequalities. And this is something very important. All the eminent speakers have talked about that, what that is, and thank you. So what reduced inequality is and how can we work on that? Why it is so important? I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing in my community, what am I doing with my students to have that here in our country, because I really believe that we have to work in our communities first, and then this way we're going to reach the whole world. I do believe every single child, regardless of what neighborhood they live in or where they come from, all of them need the same opportunities for equity and access to great education. So education is the key for everything. If we focus on educating our kids, if we focus on helping them to understand the world better, we will bring equality for everyone. So what am I doing here with my students? What can we do to bring equality for everyone? A very important thing is connecting our students with the world. If you were thinking about equality and inequality within countries, we have to connect our students with students and people from another countries to understand what is happening there. And sometimes when our students see that other countries are with some aspects that they are suffering, that they have different things from our countries, then when they learn about other countries, they learn how to be proud of their own countries, and they learn how to value their family, their schools, their country, their culture. So we've been working on many projects and we've been receiving letters from many other countries, and this way we are learning about other cultures, we are learning about other people, and we are learning to respect other people. And this way we are reducing inequality, because inequality just exists because people think in a very different way. Lots of people think that their country is better, their family is better, their life is better. And when we learn about other people, we learn how to respect them. I believe that everything starts from the respect. So if we teach our kids respect other countries, respect other cultures, this way we are bringing equality to our school, to our community, and we will be making it a better world. Another important thing is to teach our students how the real world is. If we teach them how it works, if we teach them that in many countries people are suffering, in many countries people are hungry because they don't have what to eat, then this way they learn that they can help in our community as well. Because if we teach our kids to help in our community, to donate their toys, we can get started donating their toys, and then we will make the neighbors, their neighbors, a better life, and we'll be helping our community. Work values with your students. When you teach your students to respect other cultures, to respect what others are suffering, when you listen to them, when you listen to your students, what they are feeling, what they are thinking, you are teaching them about equality. You are teaching them to respect their families, their parents, their teachers, their culture, and then you are making this a better world. That is another way, in my opinion, to make it a better world. It doesn't matter if you are teaching them about inequalities, what to do, what it is, if you are not doing real projects, if you are not working with your kids, real projects, teaching them how to become better human beings in their communities. And empower them globally to represent your country. Bring your students to represent Brazil, India, Croatia, and many others. Bring them to listen to their voice, to listen what they are feeling, to talk about inequality, to talk and show that, yes, they are worried about the world, they are worried what is going on, they are worried about what is happening around the world. When you teach them to care about others, they are becoming better children, and in the future for sure we're going to have better adults that will think and work for their communities. Give them the power of voicing their feelings about what's going on in their country and around the world. I listened today someone talking about what we are living here in Brazil, and yes, we are afraid of what will happen in the future. But when we listen to our children, what are they thinking about that? Because we parents, we are afraid of our future, but our kids, they are in panic. What's going on? And then if we listen to them, if we talk with them, listening and supporting their feelings, for sure they will be calmer and happier. And then this way we will all build together a better community, a better world, by listening to them, empowering them, and making this a better community. Guide your students to become independent, mainly the girls. As other speakers were talking, we have to empower our girls to become independent, and because the girls will become mothers, and if we make them independent, they will make their kids independent, and we will have a better world. So this is all from me about inequality. And if we care about the others, if we care about our students, if we show them that we care about them, they will trust us. And this is the most important thing. And this is the only way that we have to change this world, that we have to fight inequality, showing that we care about our students, and this way they will care about their families and about their communities, and we will build all together a better world. Thank you so much, girls, for having me here. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear Vilma. Who will not have you, because you are so great. You are a great educator. You are doing a great work with your students, empowering them globally in Brazil on the national and global level. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, girls.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, dear. Oh, thank you and congratulate. Nice to meet you. Thank you to join us today. Thank you for your super presentation. You always rock. Great.
Yes.
Olha que se escuta que pode fazer com.
You hear who is coming the last, our last today, but we cannot say. He is an amazing. So I will say on my language, Dragan, welcome. So I say, Dragane, dobar dan I dobra veče I dobro nam došli.
Dobro vas našli. Opet se vidimo svaki dan.
Tako je. So I can say that Dragan is near my country, so he's my neighbor. Yes, we see each other every day on this virtual platforms, and he's a great educator. He's working a lot for society, empowering the students, and I can say in this field of the medicine. So what will he say about the reducing inequalities? Let us hear. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Nada. Thank you, Inga, for inviting me. Thank you, dear Akash. Thank you for organizing team. Thank you for all your conferences. Today I speak what is reducing inequalities. Sustainable Development Goal 10 is about reducing inequality, and this is one of the 70 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations in 2015. The full title is Reducing Inequality Within and Among Countries. The goal has 10 targets to be achieved by 2030. Reducing inequality within and among countries. Targets by 2030, progressively achieve and sustain income growth of the bottom 14% of the population and rate higher than the national average. If we think about how do you reduce inequalities, then the answer is simple: adopt policies, especially physical, wage and social protection policies, and progressively achieve greater equality. Improve the regulation and monitoring of global financial markets and institutions, and strengthen the implementation of such a regulation. If you talk about how can we reduce inequality in education, invest more resource for support in low-income, underfunded schools, such as increase special education specialists and counselors, the school to prison pipeline for students by upholding more restorative justice effort and fewer fines for cops in schools. Let's talk about how to reduce inequality in education, provide books to low-income families, exposing individuals to free resource, building in more flex time. State government should development more major project and resources, access to literacy resource and tutors, closing the digital divide, equitable funding for underfunded schools. Coming to the challenges, the problem with reducing inequalities are so many. Reducing inequality within and among countries. This often leads to financial and social discrimination. In order for nation to flourish, equality and prosperity must be able to everyone, regardless of gender, race, religion, beliefs, or economic status. Examples of inequalities are fact about United States inequality that everyone should know, wage inequality, CO pay, homelessness, education wage premium, gender pay caps, occupational sex segregation, racial caps in education, racial discrimination. Let's talk about what are the 5 types of inequality. Political inequality, differing life outcomes, inequality of opportunity, treatment and responsibility, shared equality of membership in the race of nation, faith and family, and then conclusions, social inequality in society has led to decreased social mobility in society. No country development and they have less social mobility in their society. People need to have equal opportunities to success in their life. Inequality refers of the phenomenon of unequal and or unjust distribution of resources and opportunities among members of a given society. The term inequality may mean different things to different people and different contexts. Thank you very much. Greetings.
Bravo, bravo, Dr. Dragan. Great, izvrsno, odlično, excellent. So, thank you for sharing, sharing what you are doing on this field in your country, in Macedonia, on reducing inequalities. We are really proud on you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, my dear, respected Dr. Dragan Javanov. Warm greetings from Georgia.
No, Javanov, Inga, please.
Learn me. What?
Javanov.
Good?
No.
Javanov. Yes.
Dragan Javanov.
Yes.
Okay. Dragan Javanov, okay?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Congratulate. Okay. Thank you. I cannot see.
And will you share that certificate now?
Yes, I shared there.
Okay. Okay, so now today with us we have a great educator, we will call him also because he's from Peru. He's with us the whole time. So let us see what our great Rubin Garcia will say on this topic, reduce inequalities. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. Am I audible enough?
Yes,
great. Yes, audible.
Excellent. Well, this is very important topics because we have to think that all human beings are different and think different, but we can agree on different topics, on different ideas. But how to reduce inequalities? First, we have to improve the communication because sometimes inequalities are a result of misunderstandings. People think that there are differences in some ways, but if they meditate on that, probably they don't find too many differences. Because one thing that we all pursue is wellness. We want to live in a good way, but what does it depend on? It depends on good education. Education is the key. That is not the magical thing. That is the demanding thing to understand. With this, we are going to reduce negative things. And what a negative thing is that enough or too much inequalities. Governments have to work on that on their countries because you have to understand that we belong to one earth. We have just one house and we have to live happily. We have to get along with one another as if you are all parts of just one family. Happy. The well-being is only a result of our minds. Good minds, educated minds, and you will have good outcomes. Thank you very much. Greetings from Peru.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, great Rubin. Thank you for sharing your speech, enlighten us today in this amazing
yes. Thank you for joining us first time. Thank you for these inspiring words. My pleasure. And dear Nada, we will definitely send him certificate. Yes.
Yes,
of course.
Yes.
Yes.
He's
Thank you
here
so
for the
much.
first time when we need to motivate our great Professor Rubin Garcia. So today we have an amazing conference. Our great Sir Akkas, yes, he writes here a message. I will read it. Thank you so much to all eminent speakers and all participants who appeared in this meeting and Facebook Lives from many countries around the world. Special thanks to Dr.Inga, Kharchilava, to Nada Ratcovic, to Rajarao Sir, to Miriam, ma'am, to Goshul, to Inga, yes, and Sir Akash, to you, like a great founder who is inspiring. Thank you all once again. The recording will be, please watch, share, because today we have an amazing guests, an amazing educators, and amazing entrepreneurs, leaders who are sharing their visions, their ideas, their solutions. And yes, we have older, younger, and middle ages. So we hear the voice of the youth. We hear the voice of the youth. Our great ambassador, Nur, like like a youth, our Miriam from Georgia for the first time, and our great, I will not say again each one, but maybe I want to go through all our speakers. So thank you, great Dr. Elizabeth Queen, Professor Dr. Ambassador Queen Elizabeth Lukas. Thank you. Thank you, great Von Eric Tandoc from Canada. Thank you, Ambassador Professor Shahriar Parvez from Bangladesh. Our great Faisal from Pakistan. Ambassador Nur Ahmed from Bangladesh. Dr. Rajput from India. Miss Shumaila from Pakistan. Esther Mala from Malaysia. Ambassador Dr. Lilibeth Gregorio from the Philippines, Krisztina Konya from United Kingdom, Mariam Abulaze from Georgia, Miss Ivy Barreto from Ireland, our Vilma the Luz Barbosa from Brazil, Dr.Dragan Javanov from Macedonia, Professor Naveen Gupta from India, and yes, Rubin Garcia from Peru. Thank you. And yes, we will come soon from new conferences also on the really great and important topics. So, my dear sister, your last words, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really proud of you all. I'm very happy today. Thank you so much, dear Nada. You always great. Oh my God, it was really amazing. Oh, I don't know, great, wonderful conference. I am so happy. We have done it together. All speakers was, great. I don't know words. Super.
Yes. No
Also,
words to express the gratitude for 3 hours. We are here 3 hours.
Yes, 3 hours. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. We continue our job and we will back soon. Thank you so much. Great job. Mr. Akkas Ali, can you hear me?
And please, can you
Yes,
send the presentations on the Gmail that Sir Akkas gives? Please send the presentation, the speakers who have a presentation.
Thank you very much, dear Nada. Thank you very much, Dr.Inga. Dear Stephen Kemitov Davison from Zambia. Would you like to say something?
Okay, yes, of course, of course.
Stephen, you raise his hand.
No. Don't hear us.
I just want to appreciate everybody because the conference has given me more enlightenment. I really appreciate the organizer for this program, especially Honorable Dr. Ikanga. You are so wonderful, and all the speakers. I really enjoy it. God bless you. Thank you, and I'm looking forward for another great opportunity and another great conference. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you again.
Yes. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for great words, inspiring words.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Before the end, I would like to say about our today's session. It was a very exciting and very interesting session and insightful. And dear Nada and Inga, as I mentioned that our attendance link already been 300 plus are responded yet. So it's very grateful for us. So thank you very much for all of you for today's very much important sessions. And already 3 hours we have passed.
Yes. Yes, and once again, let's thanks to our Sir Raja for this opportunity, for giving us our media partner.
Yes.
Of course. So our all participants will get e-certificate on they will find this all the social media like Facebook page and group also. and our all speakers will get their certificate and personal window. Thank you very much once again from on behalf of GFC and personally from my side from Bangladesh. Thank you very much to all of you again.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and bye.
Yes. Let's say bye-bye to all. Bye-bye and
Bye.
see you. Yes.
See you soon. No. Thank you. Congratulate, another congratulate Global Friends Club and all participants. Thank
yes,
you so much.
To
all speaker is
yes,
it was great. Thank you.
Let's finish. Yes.
Yes.